Emmanuel, God is with us. Emmanuel, God is with us. I know some of you guys are looking at my recipes and saying, well, they've drastically changed since quarantine. And there's a very simple reason for that. I have not been getting out very much. And when I do get out, I just get what I can as quick as I can and make whatever meals I can out of what is available when I go to the store. Also, friends and family who have been able to get something, I guess we kind of started this kind of co-op. They'll be like, oh, I got this. I got a few extra. Do you want one? And we all will take those extras. I intend to eat during this quarantine. So I have now learned how to cook a pork roast, and I made an omelet with my spinach from the garden and the pork roast and all that kind of stuff too. Yeah, I had to break out there and try to learn how to do it. And you know, pork cooks a little differently from beef and lamb and fish, but I ate it. One of the great things you can do with your garden greens and your leftover pork pot roast is make yourself a morning omelet. So I've got a piece of my pot roast here, and I've been eating it as leftovers, but now I want to eat it as breakfast. Isn't that beautiful? You see the way it has the darker pork and the whiter pork that we're all familiar with. Makes good sandwiches too. But this is my garden spinach and some pork, and of course some sharp cheddar cheese and eggs. That's what we're going to use. So then you just take your whipper with your 2 eggs. This is a 2-egg omelet. Oh, I feel like I need. Conserve, don't waste, can't overeat. Whip it till you feel like it's good. That's all. Now you're going to slice up your pork here. However you want to. It's easy to slice this. This is a butter knife, so. Roasted pork is quite tender. And guys, this is the same plate that I'm going to eat off of. So I'm not into creating a whole bunch of extra dishes for myself. So there we go. There's our meat. Add your meat there. Easy peasy. You don't want to miss any. And just kind of turn that around there. That's all you got to do with that. Now we're going to pour in just a little bit of milk, like 1/4 of a cup is fine. And you whip that up in there too. Gonna add a few spices to this. I love this cracked pepper here. It's cracked, it's hot. So you don't need much of it. Just a little bit will do you. Oh. There we go. Add a pinch of salt. Since this is a backup recipe to the pot roast, this is the way I'm using the leftovers. This is the juice that the roast made. And I just stuck a couple of teaspoons of that in there to have a more flavorful omelet. And you just mix that up. Now we're going to add some vegetables. So I added a handful of my chopped spinach and fava beans, greens. So I'm going to have a lot more greens than anything else, but it's going to be so good. Yummy. Lastly, put in a couple of ounces of grated cheese. Of course, you want that in there. And kind of mix it up. Make sure it's coated with, I might have to switch to a wooden spoon for this. I have to switch to a spoon. I use the spoon I dipped the juice with. Try to keep my dishes down to a minimum, you guys. And I'm just folding that around into the egg mixture. If you don't like as much greens, that's fine. I actually am going to add some onion too. Some of my garden fresh chives, which I'll have you go along with me to pick. That'll be delicious. Here are my garden chives that I showed you. I got them from the grocery store and I just planted them. I'm just picking off a leaf here. And that's all. This is spicy now, so it's so good. Oh, you just chop it up. You can hear that it's freshly picked, so full of water. I could have just continued to break it, but if you use any kind of knife for this, it really doesn't matter. I love having these garden fresh chives. And the ones from my grocery store are not the same as regular chives. They use something else. That's why I get them from the grocery store and grow them. You won't realize that until you grow your grocery store chives. They're not using chives. They're using some kind of bunching onion. And I love fresh onions in there. And then mix it up. You don't have to be too aggressive with it. As the greens shrink down, it'll be fine. Heat it up a pat of butter. You need some oil, and you want to make sure that it's good and hot. So there was water in my pan, and the water is not responding. So wait until the water dries out from the heat in the pan, and then you can put your that sizzle now. That means it's go time. We're about to have breakfast or brunch. So it's easy enough. Hear that sizzle? This kind of breakfast you normally get in a restaurant. Yummy, yummy. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He leads me beside the still waters. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. Making me to lie down in green pastures. He restored my soul. For his name's sake. He guided me in the path of righteousness for his name's my enemies like a perfume. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup overflows, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Just wanted to give you a little checky check here, because this is something you need to decide. Like right now, this omelet is soft cooked. You see, it still has a lot of juice in it. I'm gonna cook all that juice out, so I'll have a dry omelet like this side here. But if you want a soft omelet, that's how you do it. You put that milk in there and you leave it soft and you eat it soft. But I'm not doing that. Okay, I just wanted to let you know. Here it is, to the level of doneness that I wanted. You didn't have to do that. And I got it in 4 sections because I'm gonna put this on a croissant. Nice open face omelet sandwich. Yum. Jesus loves you, and I love you with all the Jesus in me. Be blessed, beautiful.